Yo, Axio, what's going on, man? Willie here. Happy to get this VOD review out to you. I'm sorry. I apologize for the early issues. Basically, what I did is I just restarted my computer. I don't know why. The download file worked like a charm after that, so I don't know. Something was wrong with my PC. A good old restart fixed it. And so now we got the file, and I'm happy to be here to coach for you. So the biggest thing I want you to know, so if I remember correctly earlier, you told me you're Silver 1. The biggest thing at this ELO is you have to get an early lead. If you don't get an early lead, you're most likely going to lose the game because your teammates are really dumb. So yeah, that's my biggest thing at this ELO is you want to try and get an early lead as soon as possible, like first blood within 5 minutes. Shoot for that every single game. It's 100% possible. I do it all the time. Now right here, I wouldn't use your word here, so let's just go through, let's just start with the basics. Let's start with runes. This game against that team, I'd probably run Conqueror. Reason being is Mundo's going to stack shit tons of armor. He always does. And then Akali generally goes Ninja Tabbies, Zonias, that's just like core on her. So they're going to have a lot of armor. Malzahar might even get a Zonias, you know, Jinx might get Ninja Tabbies, Jaina's going to get a Locket. I'd like to see you run Conqueror here. If you really were feeling risky, you know, you could go Phase Rush. Phase Rush is also really good against this team comp because they don't really have any hard CC besides slows. So if you really wanted to, you know, you could experiment with it. If you wanted to do it, you could do Phase Rush. It all depends on what you're going for. If you're worried about getting kited, then go for Phase Rush. If you want to just kind of sit back, let the Scion tank and just melt their front line and go Conqueror. It's all up to you. But me personally, I'd probably take Conqueror here. But Phase Rush is just as viable. Don't run press the attack into that team, whatever you do. So my runes would look like Conqueror, Conqueror, Triumph, Coup de Grace with Legend Alacrity, and then secondary would be Celerity, Water Walking out of the Sorcery Tree. Looking at what you started Rejuvenation Bead, so I'm guessing you're a Tiamat user. That's all good and well, but I don't know. If I were you, like, definitely always start blue buff when you start Rejuvenation Bead. That's fine that you like Tiamat. I know people prefer it, but for me, I don't like it. Definitely switch to Tiger, though, so that way you can get the double dot off, level 1. Let me speed things up here. Going through lane matchups, Akali versus Scion is very, very brain dead. It's very simple. Basically, only gank this lane if she's overextended. It's hard as fuck to gank Akali. Otherwise, you know, I'll let you be the judge of that. It's very easy. The thing against Akali is early on, all she has is her W. So, you know, she's only got essentially one flash worth of, like, gap closer to get away from you. So you can play around that a little bit. And then beyond that, like, I don't know, like at level 6, obviously she can juke you out with minions, kind of like Aurelia can, so be careful of that. The jungle matchup, Mundo, if you didn't know, Mundo uses health to do his jungle camp, so he'll be really, really low coming out of his jungle. If I were you, I'd like to see you go for an invade, you know, potentially do a 3-camp clear, go contest Scuttle, and then wait for Mundo to come out of his jungle and then go try and kill him. All he has is a slow to get away from you. If you manage to flash the slow, it should be a kill guaranteed as long as you take Bear Stance level 3. Malzahar versus Fizz, this is kind of a snooze fest. Malzahar is going to AFK shove into the Fizz. If I were you at level 6, try and go for a kill in the mid lane. I don't know. The biggest thing is Fizz wants to roam at level 6, so try and make it as easy as you can for him to push. This means, you know, setting up vision here, setting up a pink ward right here, making to where he gets as safe a lane phase as possible, so that way at level 6, you know, he can roam to the side lanes and do your job for you while you can go cover mid for him. Because Fizz, let's be honest, Fizz has much better ganks than Udyr. Now, in terms of the bot lane matchup, this is where the money's at, in my opinion. You've got Ezreal versus Nami, plus, you know, Ezreal, Nami versus Jinx and Jaina. I know Jaina's really hard for you to deal with, but if that bot lane ever overextends, it's free money. Especially when you go blue smite, they're very squishy, so you can punish that really hard. So what I'm trying to say is early on, I'd like to see you bully the Mundo a little bit, and then beyond that, use your lead, get a blue smite, go down bot and try and kill their bot lane, and just camp the bot lane as hard as you can. That would be the best way to end this game, in my opinion. You went for Bear level 2, so another thing I noticed here, this is a little thing, as you're doing the blue buff, let me back this up here. As you're doing the blue buff, make sure to auto-attack, kite, auto-attack, kite, auto-attack, kite, auto-attack, kite. See how you're just standing still? This is really bad. Because see how, like, right now, after you finish the blue buff, you have to walk from here to here. If you kite your buff correctly, you'll finish the blue buff right here. You wasted about 2 or 3 seconds of walking there, so that's really bad in terms of, like, clear efficiency. Whenever you start Rejuvenation Bead, always take Turtle level 2. You're going to be way too low coming out of your jungle. I really don't like this. Take Turtle level 2 instead of Bear. I know you're probably trying to go for like the 2 points into Tiger at level 3 for a more aggressive opener, but 90% of the time it's better to just have the health. So take Turtle level 2, cycle Turtle and Tiger instead of Turtle Bear. Once again, as you're doing the Wolf Camp, make sure to kite it. You're kind of just standing still, so you're wasting time walking. As you walk in between the buffs, keep your passive stacked, so just cycle between Tiger and Bear. That'll save you about a second of walking in between wolves and red here. So definitely just keep cycling your abilities. I know it costs mana, but like it really does make a huge difference. Nice here, you smite. Keep passive stacked as soon as possible. So right here, after you do a 3 camp clear, what I'd like to see you do is go invade the Mundo. You know, go contest the Rift Scuttle. Go figure out where the fuck Mundo's going. I know this Malzahar is overextended right now, but if he knows what he's doing, you're not going to be able to kill him. At higher elo, you would never be able to kill him. But this is low elo. You can probably go for the kill here. I would say you could probably get it since Fizz has Ignite. Just be very careful here. It all depends on how the Malzahar plays it. But if, like I said, what the guaranteed play, see how your top laner's overextended right now. If I were you, I would just run straight down the river, do Rift Scuttle, figure out where the fuck Mundo is, set up vision for your Scion so that way he doesn't die to a gank. You know, and if things go well, you'll actually be able to end up killing the Mundo if Mundo does go top here. So I'd much rather see you go top here. So it looks like you're dancing around. You can't decide whether to go top or to go for the mid. Looks like you opt to go for the mid here. So what you want to do here is you want to switch to Tiger. Auto attack him once in Tiger. That'll pop the spell shield. It looks like Fizz is popping the spell shield for you. So Fizz has got his E. Oh, look. So the Mundo goes for the gank top. Imagine if you'd been... See, that's what I'm saying. I'd much rather see you be top right here to protect your Scion and potentially get a kill top lane. But regardless, let's focus on the gank that you do go for. So right here, let the Fizz pop the spell shield. Auto attack him right now. Stun him immediately, so that way even if he flashes, you can't even get near his tower. So you stunned it a little bit late. You go for the Tiger Dot. Still commit to this, I think. You can keep going for this. I like that you've got the balls to go for the tower dive. A lot of people wouldn't do that. Fizz comes in, nice. But the problem here is Fizz got the kill, right? If you had gone top, you would have been like the superstar, right? You would have been able to mow down that Mundo because Mundo's really, really squishy level 3. And you would have been able to pick up kill. That's why I'd much rather see you go top here. But I'm glad you got the kill mid. But unfortunately, Fizz got the kill. So like I said, the biggest thing at silver elo is you have to get an early kill. So right here, you're helping your mid laner push. Honestly, I don't know, man. I mean, like, this is good and all, like, helping your mid lane push, but if I were you, like, go take his Raptors. Mundo just showed top, go take his Raptors, right? That's probably what I would do here. But you don't have a point in Turtle, so you're going to get really low to the right. This is another reason why you take Turtle level 2, so that way, you know, you can actually, like, go do stuff like that. Mundo's top, go take his Raptors, go take his Krugs. So what I would do is after I got the kill mid, I would go here, do Raptors, do Krugs, swing back down, run down through here, go through Try, run through here, do Rift Scuttle, Gromp back, and then you'll have enough gold for your team after getting that assist in the mid lane. As long as you do the entire Krug camp. Instead, you go for a much safer path, which is just, it's not even safe, because I want to show you where Mundo is right now, right? Mundo's doing your Raptors. You see what I'm saying? Mundo is topside because he just ganked top. You know what I mean? Like, your job as a jungler is to punish. Whenever the enemy jungler shows on the other side of the map, try and take as much from him as you can. You see what I'm saying? Like, you should go take his Raptors right now, in my opinion. That's just what I would do. But you go for the safer. It's not even the safer play, because you know where Mundo is. Mundo's topside. Like, there's no risk of you dying. Just go take the Raptors and Krugs, you know? Instead, right here, don't run to your Krugs. Please tell me you didn't run to your Krugs. Your Wolves aren't coming up for a minute. You know, you're probably, you still think your Raptors are up. So you're probably running your Raptors here. Like I said, just go take Mundo's Raptors, you know. It's pretty obvious where he's going. So Fizz is roaming top. This is a good roam. Another thing you could do here is after you see that your Raptors are gone, come catch the mid wave. Fizz is going top. Fizz is going to miss this wave to the tower. So you could go catch this mid wave and, you know, basically get yourself ahead that way. Don't run top. Please don't run top. You're going to waste a lot of time running top here. Yeah, go catch mid wave here, man. Whenever your mid lane roams, you know, that means, you know, someone's not protecting the mid wave. Someone's missing out on XP and gold. Just go fucking get the mid wave. You know what I mean? Yeah, see how much gold and XP your team is losing right now? I don't like you walking around doing nothing. This is really, really bad. Because, like, early game jungling is all about efficiency, and you're just wasting a lot of time right here. So, let's see here, man. Let's see here. Nice. So, I do like that you had the balls to actually go in the jungle and take that. I appreciate that you put a point into Turtle at level 4. That's good. Whenever you get Tiger, you want to have at least 1 point in Turtle, so that way you can, like, solo dragons and stuff like that. So you get that team out on the first back, which is nice. Right here, like I said, what I'd like to see you do is just go bot. See how bot lane's pushing in? What are you waiting on? You waiting on boots? Pink ward. Don't ever wait on a pink ward. Fuck that, man. Some coaches will tell you to buy a pink ward. Don't buy a pink ward early game unless you've got the gold. Because, like I said, early game is all about being as efficient as possible when it comes to clear path, gank path, You know, just basically how you move around the map. You want to be as how do I put it, as efficient. I feel like I'm just saying efficient way too much. You just don't want to waste time, and you're wasting a lot of time waiting for a pink ward. I know vision is important. Vision's super important later on, but don't ever just wait, you know, an extra 20 seconds in base to get a pink ward. It's a big waste of time in my opinion. So right here, you know that the Malzahar doesn't have flash. You're never going to make this gank work. I wouldn't even show mid. Now that you show mid, the entire team, Akali, Jinx, Jaina, they know your mid lane. They know they're safe from a gank, which allows them in turn to go bully your laners. Don't even, like, if a gank's not going to work out, don't show. It's just really bad. This is a bad pink ward. Early game, whenever you're going for pink wards, you want to always move your vision up aggressively because that'll give you, like... If you think about it, like if you place a safe pink ward, that's only going to let you know when it's like too late. Like say the wave is up here, by the time Mundo walks through here, it's going to be too late. Fizz is going to know. If you place your pink ward up here, Fizz is going to know a full like 10 seconds in advance he's getting ganked, you know. I'd much rather see you go for this. Unfortunately, Mundo solos the dragon. I mean, like that Mundo can do that. You got to be careful of that. Thankfully, it's only an Ocean Drake. It doesn't matter that much. Ocean Drake doesn't really matter in either team comp. It'd be good for the Nami, but besides that. Okay, first off, all right, let me back this up. You should be able to beat Mundo here. Mundo, look at Mundo's items, right? Mundo only has a T-Mat, right? So what I want to see you do here is you see the Mundo walk into your jungle, correct? Let me back this up. I think I missed it here. Let me. I know I'm doing a lot of pausing here, but these things make a huge difference in the early game. So you see the Mundo. Mundo is either right here or in your jungle. What I'd like to see you do is instead of wasting your bear stance and wasting mana, pump it into Tiger to get a double dot ready, right? Especially now that Blastcone spawned, you know Mundo's probably going to come here, Blastcone over, or he's going to look to go dive your bot lane. Switch it to Tiger and go for a double Tiger dot. So let's see what ends up happening. Mundo knows you're here. Okay, so imagine if you had a double Tiger dot, right? Mundo's a level up on you, so the only way you win this 1v1 is if you kill him with if you get a double dot off. That's why I would have switched it to Tiger here, but it's up to you, man. I assume you know what a double dot is. For those of you that don't, just basically if you have Tiger ready and you auto attack him once in Tiger and refresh your Tiger and do it again, you'll do like burst damage, and that's like the most efficient way. Okay. Interesting. I feel like with Tiger, you could have done that with Tiamat because Mundo's just as squishy as you. You only auto-attacked him once. Mundo was like balls to the wall, ready to kill you, right? If you had like done the same to him, it would have been really close. Mundo's strong. Oh my god, that Mundo. That's a free kill. If I were you, your team doesn't need your help here. Mundo, yeah, that's what I was afraid of. I was going to say Mundo can turn that. Your team really doesn't need your help there. If I were you, I would have just backed off and let somebody else come face check it. Fizz is roaming down with ult, which means like Mundo has nowhere to go, right? There's no reason to face check this bush. Mundo does a lot of burst damage if he lands the cleaver. Just be very, very careful of that. Yeah, this is super bad. This is all, I'm not going to say this is your fault because you're obviously it's a triple kill. 2 of your teammates also died. But like this could have been prevented. If you just waited 3 seconds for the Fizz to roam down with ult, it was a guaranteed kill, right? But you got a little aggressive. Always be mindful of where your teammates are, you know what I mean? So just be careful of that. So now we're just, you know, we're chilling here. What items are you going for? Definitely go Blue Smite if I were you. So that way you can gank bot. So right now, you're really far behind. Mundo's really far ahead. So what I would do if I were you is coming from respawn, I would run straight to your Raptors, do your Raptors. By the time you do your Raptors, your red buff will be up in like 5 seconds. Do your red buff and then just try and camp the living fuck out of bot lane. Your only redemption for this game right now is if your bot lane gets ahead. If Sion gets ahead, what does that mean? Sion's going to build tank. Whoop-de-fucking do. It doesn't matter. If Fizz gets ahead, what does that mean? Fizz is going to try and ult into a team fight and get Malzahar ulted, right? That's just what's going to happen. If I were you, and plus they have a Jaina to peel off the Fizz. If I were you, I mean, getting a Fizz fed is really good if he knows how to hyper carry, but a lot of silver players don't know how to do that. So like I said, your best bet is just go bot. Like, as an Udyr player, just be greedy as fuck. Like, their bot lane is the easiest for you to gank. So just use that knowledge to try and get yourself ahead to snowball. So you opt for the boots, which is fine. Don't run to your blue buff. Like I said, literally just do a full clear pathing bot side. You could even do your Krug since you have a Tiamat. But you have to like get back ahead in XP because Mundo's going to be like a permanent level ahead of you for the rest of the game unless you're really efficient with farming. So you run to your blue buff. Looks like Mundo took it. It is what it is. Mundo's super far ahead. Shit happens. So right now what I'd do is, like I said, just full clear. This is why I would have gone top side, right? So say Mundo did take your blue buff. If you'd been top right, you would have been doing a full clear right now, which means, you know, you've wasted time doing nothing since Mundo took your blue. If you go top right, there's no way Mundo's top, which means you're guaranteed to get 3 camps to help put you back in the game. I do like that you're going for this bot lane gank, though. Why do you pussy out? Don't pussy out. Oh, no, man. No. You know what I need? Hold on, man. Hold on. Let me alt tab. I got a sound clip. I got a yo. There's a funny video. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm pulling up a sound clip, man. Hold on. Let me pull it up. It's called Robert Frank relationship advice. I got a little.
Cheated on me. I don't have any motivation. Fuck that.
I got a fucking clip I want to send you, man. Hold on. This is hold on. I gotta go to display capture here. 1 second. It'll pull up in a minute. Hold on. Display capture takes a second to load here. But I got some advice for you.
You now have more money in your pocket.
Hold on. I gotta find it, dude.
First, yeah.
Listen. My man, actually, I got one piece of advice for you.
Stop being a little bitch.
No, seriously though, man, stop being a little bitch right here. This is so good, man. This is so fucking good. Hold on. Let me back this up so I can show you, man. Literally right here, this is the freest double kill of my life. And if it's not a double kill, it's every single one of their summoners. Right? Go for the Jinx, ignore the Jaina. Right? Jaina's fast as fuck. Right here, just run straight at the Jinx. You have a Nami to speed you up. You have an Ezreal with the dash. You have a Tiamat, which means you've got a lot of burst damage to get through the Jaina shield. Stop being a little bitch, man. Come on. Is what it is. All right. I'll stop parking on you. This is a free kill on the Jinx. You fucked up here. No other word for it. You fucked up. Like, imagine if you had done this way back here. Now you're out of mana, so you can't switch to Tiger. You know, you literally just let a free kill go. Damn. And another thing is, like, you have to make this gank work because you being bot tells the Mundo that, like, hey, go invade my topside jungle. Let's see where the Mundo is right now. If the Mundo has a lick of common sense, he's going into your jungle. Let's see what he does. We'll speed it up. Yep. See how bad this is? This is another reason why you want to start topside and path bot side here. Would have protected your jungle camps. Would have guaranteed you get your jungle camps. Now you're going to be even farther behind, man. So just be really careful about that, you know. It is what it is. You're just falling really far behind right now. You have to secure your jungle camps, especially with Tiamat, because Tiamat, whenever you go Tiamat, you're basically telling the enemy team, I'm investing 1,200 gold to make sure I can power farm. And when you don't power farm like this, man, it hurts my soul, because basically you've wasted 1,200 gold. You're under leveled. You're really far behind. You know, Mundo's super far ahead. Things are just not looking good here. Don't ever, like, auto-attack in Turtle like this. Don't switch to Turtle when you're farming jungle camps unless you need the health. Stay in Tiger because it clears faster. It also wastes a little bit of mana. So Mundo's top here. What do you go for? Don't go top. Go farm your jungle camps. You're level 5. Mundo's level 7 right now, right? Yeah, Mundo's level 7. You're 2 levels under the enemy jungler, man. You go mid, you get a nice kill mid because of Fizz ult, but like this is high risk shit. Just go fucking farm your jungle. If nothing else, go into Mundo's jungle and try and steal his jungle camps. You cannot stop this tower from farming. They're 2 levels ahead of you. I guess they're 1 level ahead of you because you just leveled off the kill of mid lane. Like legitimately what you need to go do is go into Mundo is top. You know exactly where it is. Go into his jungle and take some of his jungle camps. You know, like you're so far behind, you have to do risk. You're out of mana. You can't do anything. Do not go top with no mana. Please. Please. You're hurting me, man. Axio. Listen, dude. I love you, but... Oh, man. You're lucky your teammates played that well. Like, don't go top with no mana, man. If anything, wait for them to overcommit to the Scion and then run in with Bear Stun. You know? Like, this is so bad. Like, yes, your teammates get ahead, but once again, at Silver Elo, it's all about getting yourself ahead. You're so fucking far behind that if your teammates manage to, like, fuck up, which they will because it's Silver, that means you're going to lose the game, right? You're just so far behind right now. Man, it hurts watching this. It really does. So you go for the Krugs. Like I said, if I were you, stop ganking and just start full clearing, in my opinion. Especially since you have Tiamat. So the good news is you have a ray of sunshine in this shit show of a game. Your Fizz is really fed, so play around your Fizz. Try and, like, if I were you, what I'd do is, like, I would just AFK farm my jungle, and then every time Fizz's ult is off cooldown, swing mid and try and get a kill mid. Just try and snowball the Fizz as hard as you can and get the tower mid. So Mundo's right here. The next dragon is Mountain Drake. Definitely try and steal that if you can. Mountain Drake's obviously really good on Udyr at lower elo. Is this... I'm getting like FPS lag here. Is that just me? Is that just me, boys? Damn. See, this is just sad. You're so weak, you can't do anything there. I do appreciate the fact that you're not fighting when you're so under-leveled. That's good that you recognize how far behind you are. So what are you building? Looks like you're building straight into a Triforce. At this point in the game, fuck it. It's low elo. I'm not going to tell you. Just build Triforce. Team match straight into Triforce. Skip jungle item. Go farm your race. Don't tax. Don't tax when you're behind. Actually, tax when you're behind. It's really greedy of you to do that, but I respect that, man. That's something that I'd probably do. Like, just go farm your jungle, man. Like, I understand what you're trying to do. You're trying to tax your laners to get back in the game, but it is what it is, man. Like, I don't know, man. Because now your laners are going to start falling behind, you know? I don't know. It's just like a domino effect. Play around the Fizz. Don't try and tower dive when you're behind. Just try and play around the Fizz as best you can. I'm going to slow this down to see what happens here. I feel like, you know, silver elo, people don't leave mid lane until a fight breaks out. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, Scion gets a textbook engage. Where's the Fizz ult? The Fizz ult is what you want to play on. Fizz ult is here. Nice. You get it. You pick up a kill. Okay, focus on the Mundo. Mundo's a dead man here. Stay near your team so that way you don't get kited or you don't die. Nice. Kali comes in, picks you up. Your team's throwing a little bit. Scion needs to leave. That was a really good engage by Scion. It's lucky that he found the needle in the haystack there and got the Malzahar. But Akali's mopping up here. This is really bad. Ezreal's definitely dead here. I don't know why he'd flash from a Akali with resets. Yeah. This is what I was afraid of, man. You should have probably just pinged your team back. Like, yes, it's nice you got the good engage off, but at the end of the day, like, whenever your team's behind, you don't want to fight. Like, Fizz is the only person fed, so just play around Fizz ult and nothing else. God, Akali's a disgusting champion. Damn. But at the end of the day, you got a kill, which is better than nothing. So it looks like you're building a Triforce. You're going Phage. Good. Always go Phage before Stinger. Full clear your jungle. You cannot contest Rift Herald because you're so far behind. Just full clear your jungle and try and get ahead that way. If you don't start clearing your jungle and getting ahead, then you're gonna lose the game. No, don't contest Rift, please. Don't ever blindly blast cone into Rift Herald like this, because what if Mundo's doing the Rift Herald, right? You're just dead here no matter what. Right? Mundo's throwing, you get the kill on the Mundo. Akali's a fucking monster now because she just got that quadra kills. You know, she's going Sheen. She's going straight damage. Akali's going to be a headache here. If I were you, I would honestly just buy Merc Treads right now. Because, like, that would help you keep you alive from the Akali. It'll help you, like, not get CC'd as hard from the Jaina Mundo. But you really, really, really need to farm your jungle right now, man. Whenever you're behind like this, I know I tell you guys you don't need to farm a lot. But when you're behind like this, you have to farm. You know, every second one of these jungle camps is alive is an extra second that, like, you're losing out on golden XP. You know what I mean? And when you're behind, you need every bit of golden XP you can get. I like that you're going for the Jaina. You catch the Jaina out of position. Let me slow this down. Nice. Right here, if I were you, just kite back. She's going to jump to you. Yeah, nice. I like that. What I was going to say is kite back, force the Akali to jump into you, like really commit really far out of position to get to you, and then stun her and hope you can stay alive. That's what I would have done there. You played that really, really well there. That's exactly what I would have done. They body block. We got some blockers in the front for the Jinx ult. I like that. Tell your ping your team to back off. Don't ping the turret. I know they've got what 2 people dead, but like Mundo is a monster, right? Mundo can literally like 1v4 as long as the Jinx is there to help him. I guess they can 2v4 is what I'm trying to say. I like that you're finally going to do the jungle camps. Ocean Drake's coming up. Ignore Ocean Drake. Swing top and go catch top wave. After you do Krugs here, go get top wave. This is the correct call. Try and keep your jungle cleared as efficiently as possible here. Nice. Go get top wave. Another wave's coming in top. Okay, so this is just wave management in general. I don't know if you're paying attention to top wave, but see how big this red wave is. These are your minions, correct? These minions are. I'm gonna slow this down to show you, but these. I guess I'll speed it up. But these minions are literally gonna take this entire wave. See what I'm saying? See how this big minion wave is killing all these minions? That means that your team just lost an entire wave of minions to this super wave, right? That means your team lost out on about 300 gold. I don't know if it's 300, more like 200 gold. But your team lost out on 200 gold and a shit ton of XP, especially when you're behind. XP is so good. So like you should have gone top there and catch that wave, in my opinion. You also would have crashed the wave into the tower and Akali would have missed some CS. Which would, you know, I know these things don't sound like a lot, but like those things make a big difference in the long run. It's an Ocean Drake. Whatever you do, do not try and go for a steal on the Ocean Drake. Commit to the fight instead of it. The dragon itself doesn't matter. Why you're here is to fight. Let the Scion engage for you. Peel the Akali. Peel the Akali. Nice. I like that you're peeling the Akali. Good job. Go for the Malzahar. Go for the Jaina next. Nice. Ignore the Mundo. Your team doesn't need help with the Mundo. Try and kill the Jaina. Good job. This is exactly what I would have done. Jinx is trolling. Jinx is mid. So you're doing the enemy team's like basically handing. At high elo, none of this would have happened because people aren't retarded enough to like throw the game over an Ocean Dragon. But it's really good that you're finding ways to get back in the game. So right now you've picked up 6 kills, right? You are a big boy. When you back, you're going to have Triforce. If I were you, I know you're really far ahead, but don't go Sterex this game. If I were you, I would just go, I don't know, I'm trying to think what I would go here. I'd probably go, QSS isn't bad here for Malzahar ult, because I have a feeling Malzahar is going to start ulting you. If I were you, probably what I'd do here is I'd go Hex Drinker, so that way you can survive the Akali. They've got a lot of magic damage. Mundo is hybrid, so he does magic damage too. So they've got 3.5 magic damage, so like Hex Drinker's really good here. Plus Akali has like all the kills. Let me, hold on, fuck, what is happening here? I don't know what's happening here, but you shouldn't have fought. You should have gone back and spent your gold, because like you're sitting on probably 2,000 gold right now. Go back and spend your gold before you fight. That's just really bad from you. But like I said, what I would probably do here is I would go, you know, Tiamat, Triforce, and then I would go, ooh, you are buying magic resist. Look at you, smart man. I would go Hex Drinker next item, because I've got so much MR, or so much magic damage. Right now, Baron's up, so your entire team has to play around the Baron. Unfortunately, your team doesn't have a Mountain Drake. The enemy team does have a Mountain Drake, which means they're going to melt the Baron. Ooh, this is a really important pick if you get this. You got the Akali Flash, which is really good. Although she's got like 8,000 dashes, I don't think it matters.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Okay. Yeah, don't ever commit into a Malzahar unless you've got QSS. Let me back this up so I can see what the fuck you're doing. If you're wondering why I'm not talking, it's because I'm watching. See, I know you play this. So you find the Akali without Flash. Back the fuck up. They have Jaina. They have a Malzahar. Like, okay, you wasted Flash there. Like, I know what you're trying to. You're trying to go for the Malzahar, but he's just gonna press R on you, bro. What you should do here is after you get the Akali W is just back off. You have no vision here. You don't know where the enemy team is. You basically just suicide. Whenever Baron is up, you cannot go for risky plays like this. This is something I do a lot when I'm tilting. You just, because like, basically you as the jungle, when you die like this, you're just saying, here enemy team, here's a free Baron. Come take it. Scion is broken as fuck. Especially when you have Mundo bot like split pushing, you can't do shit. Whenever the enemy jungle is bot like this, just run straight to Baron. You know, the Malzahar is super low. You can force this Baron. You know, just start auto-attacking the Baron. Not even auto-attacking, just run into the pit, get your team to like sit right here. And what they're going to do is they're going to try and run up, see if you guys are doing Baron, kill them, and then do the Baron, right? Bot inhibitor for Baron is not worth, because if the enemy team gets Baron, they're going to end the game, right? So, like, what I'm trying to say is Baron is what you need to be getting right now, not kills. So don't try and chase for kills. Just force the Baron, in my opinion. So instead, you die. Don't get the inhibitor. All you get is a couple kills. They get bot inhibit. Now they're just going to run and get the Baron. I think your team is just now realizing that, oh, shit, we need to do the Baron, like, right now. Otherwise, we're going to lose. Which is why your team's pinging it. It's a really good fizzle. Damn, Moon is trolling with that smite, man. Wow, Ezreal aggroed the fucking Raptors, which kills him. That's funny. So what are you building here? Let's see. What are you going to build the null magic into? I'm curious. Like I said, I would build this null magic into a... whatchamacallit. Where are you? You're bot farming. Okay, good. The enemy team is going to go do Baron. Don't show bot again. Okay, so you know they're doing Baron because they just cleared your ward. Holy fuck, bro. You can't be doing blue buff. Don't go bot when Baron is up, man. You have to be at this Baron right now. This is kind of a misplay from you. Even though they're not doing it, you still have to be there for the Baron. If I were you, I'd be typing to my team, we have to force something and get Baron. Otherwise, they're going to get Baron, go top, and then you lose the game because they've got bot inhibitor, right? So this is really, really, you're in a very, very risky. Don't back. Please don't back. Okay, their Malzahar is low, so they're probably not going to do Baron anyway. But whenever Baron's up, you cannot back. Because say what? Let's look at their vision real quick. Like they've got vision right here. Say that if they saw you back, the enemy team, if they have a brain, what they would do is they would literally just go rush the Baron because like you're in base for the next 20 seconds. Tell some other idiot to come deal with bot wave, right? You can't be bot with Baron is up. Ocean Drake is fine. The enemy team's kind of trolling. The enemy team should be forcing Baron. You as the jungler cannot be bot with Baron up. This is a big mistake. You're pulling a Yopper right now, you know? Don't be bot with Baron up. This is so bad. They get a free Baron because of that, man. I mean, it's probably free before because they're so far ahead, but even still, like, that's so bad, dog. Just don't be bot. I see that you're pinging for assistance, but you literally need to type to your team, you dumb fucks, I am the jungler. I cannot be bot. Somebody please come hold bot wave for me. Tell your Scion to do it.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
I don't know why Fizz is face tanking a Mundo. Lol. This is why Mundo's broken at low elo. Nobody understands what Executioners is. If I were you, I'd also be telling your ADC or your top laner to be getting Executioners. Thornmail's not bad. They've got a Kali, Jaina, and Mundo, so they've got a lot of fucking healing. You have to have some way to stop the healing. Interesting. Let's see how you being bot gave them the Baron, which in turn allowed them to do the to get this inhibitor, which means the game's over. This game should be over. I'm just gonna speed it up. I'm gonna guess they're just gonna go top, get top inhib, then run it down. All these little mistakes you made this game have just ultimately culminated in all this. You know, you could have prevented all this. It all started with your level 2, your level 3, you could have gone top, you know, to like prevent the Mundo from killing the Scion, which would have stopped the Mundo snowball. Which in turn means you wouldn't have been able to get a triple kill in your jungle, which means, you know, you would have been able to get a kill there and stop it. So the biggest thing the biggest takeaways I see, I'm not going to click this shit yet. Can I back this up? I want this victory to get off the screen. Alright. So the biggest things I want to take away from that, I guess I can go ahead and just exit the game here. We'll just go back to the league client. But there are a few big takeaways I want you to get that. Ooh, my fucking hair, man. Ooh, that hair. But the big takeaways I want to say, don't go bot when Baron is up. That is like the #1 thing I want you to know. When you're behind, you have to farm your jungle camps. Make sure you get your jungle camps. And know what your win condition is. Like, you know how, like I said, like that one, like in that mid game when I told you had to start top and pass bot side to get a gank off. When you're that far behind, know what your win condition is. Your win condition at that point is getting yourself fed, and by win condition I mean getting yourself fed, because in silver the win condition is getting yourself fed. You saw that game, the Fizz had like 12 kills and still couldn't carry because he's silver, right? You have to get yourself fed. So like what I'm trying to say is know what it is, because like that game you should have been bot camping the fuck out of bot lane and abusing the fact they have a Jaina and Jinx, which is one of the squishiest bot lanes in the game. So you should have been going bot. So know what your win condition is. Farm when you're behind. Don't go bot when Baron is up. And another thing you do that really pisses me off is like whenever you like that level 2 when you took Bear. Whenever you start rejuvenation bead, you have to take Turtle level 2, so that way you're healthy enough. And then beyond that, there's a few micro things I mentioned, like going for the double dot on the Mundo when you died to him in the jungle. You definitely could have killed him. Whenever you have a Tiamat, you have to farm. If you want to play like that, where you go more gank aggressive, then go for a warrior enchant. Tiamat is good if you're trying to AFK farm. If you don't want to AFK farm and you actually want to jungle and gank, then go warrior enchant. It's just better in every regards. And I'm trying to think of any other big mistakes. Itemization was fine, I think. If you're going to go Tiamat, I like that you skipped going jungle item. I don't know what you ended up building that null magic into. But, you know, going Hexdrinker into that team comp would have been good. They're 3.5 AP. But I also would have told you need to tell your teammates to get executioners because nobody understands, you know, they've got a shit ton of healing. The only way we win fights is if we cut off the healing. And then, like, pathing in general, another thing you need to work on is I noticed in the early to mid game, you're kind of just walking around doing nothing. If you know, like, instead of going for riskier ganks, go farm your jungle. You know, only go for the guarantees. Only go for high probability ganks. Because otherwise, because like Udyr like snowballs super hard. So let's say instead of going for low percentage ganks, what happens if, you know, like what if you're farmed and then you go for the low percentage gank? That means, you know, since you've got more farm, more items, more gold, more damage, that means you've got a higher percentage of the gank working. You know what I mean? Like, if that makes sense. So what I'm trying to say is spend less time walking around doing nothing. There was a lot of that in that game that was pissing me off. And then bot lane, quit being a little bitch. You know, that's the other thing that stuck out. You easily could have killed that Jinx there, you know. And then beyond that, level 3, try and match the enemy jungle. Don't go for the gank on mid lane. I know you got the kill, but Fizz got the kill. You didn't get the kill. Mundo got the kill earlier. You know, just track the enemy jungler. The best thing you can do early on is track the enemy jungler and try and bully him because Udyr beats everybody, including Mundo, level 3. So just, you know, play around that. I'm going to put an asterisk there for those of you that are like at home learning. Like the only junglers that Udyr doesn't beat level 3 are probably like Jax, Warwick, if he knows what he's doing, Kindred, and Nidalee. I think those are the only 3, and then a good Elise player. A good Elise will beat you level 3. But everybody else you should beat level 3, so like just try and bully the Mundo. Don't go so much for the mid gank. But yeah. And then the other thing, like I said, when Mundo was top and you didn't do his Raptor camps early on, man, I was getting so angry, dude. I was getting so angry. Go take his Raptor camps, man. But yeah. I think that's it. If you have any questions, let me know. And I'm probably going to upload this to YouTube, so I hope you you boys on YouTube learned something too. So like, comment, and subscribe. And if you'd like to see me play my Udyr live, head over to my Twitch channel, which is lol_WillieP, baby. There's not a baby in there. It's lol_WillieP, lol. But thanks so much for watching, guys.